Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting a very important topic in finance and accounting, auditing basics. If you've ever wondered, what exactly is auditing? Why do companies need audits? What does an auditor actually do? Then this video is for you. This is a beginner-friendly explanation, just the core concepts you need to understand auditing clearly. 1. What is auditing? Let's start with the most basic question. Auditing is the process of examining a company's financial records to check whether they are accurate, complete, and prepared according to accounting rules. In simple words, auditing is verification of financial information. Think of an auditor like a financial checker, someone who confirms whether the number shown by a company can be trusted or not. 2. Why is auditing important? Now the question is, why do we even need auditing? Here are some simple reasons. 1. Builds trust. Investors, banks, and shareholders trust audited financial statements more than unaudited ones. 2. Prevents fraud. Auditing helps detect errors, manipulation, fraudulent activities. 3. Legal requirement. Many companies are legally required to get their accounts audited. 4. Improves business efficiency. Auditors often point out weaknesses in systems, helping businesses improve. So overall, auditing adds credibility and transparency. 3. Who is an auditor? An auditor is an independent professional who examines financial statements. Key qualities of an auditor: independent, honest, professionally qualified, objective in judgment. Important point: an auditor does not prepare accounts, they only check and verify them. 4. Objectives of auditing. The objectives of auditing can be divided into two main types. 1. Primary objective, to check whether financial statements show a true and fair view of the company's financial position. 2. Secondary objectives. These include detection of errors, detection of fraud, verification of assets and liabilities. Auditing is not only about finding mistakes, it's also about confirming correctness. 5. Basic terms used in auditing. Let's quickly understand some common auditing terms. Financial statements. These include balance sheet, profit and loss account, cash flow statement, evidence. Auditors don't trust words, they trust evidence such as bills, invoices, receipts, bank statements. Internal control. These are rules and systems used by a company to protect assets, reduce errors, ensure proper operations. Strong internal control makes auditing easier. 6. Auditing vs. accounting. Many beginners confuse auditing with accounting, so let's clear this up. Accounting, recording transactions. Done daily, prepared by employees, ends before audit. Auditing, checking records, done periodically. Done by independent auditors, starts after accounting. In short, accounting creates data. Auditing checks data. This is part 2 of Auditing Basic. 1. Types of audits. There are different types of audits depending on purpose and requirement. 1. Statutory audit. This audit is mandatory by law, required for companies. Conducted as per legal rules, ensures legal compliance. Example: company audits required under company law. 2. Internal audit. This audit is conducted within the organization, done by internal employees or professionals. Improves internal control, helps management decision-making. Internal audit is like a self-check system. 3. External audit, conducted by an independent auditor. Focuses on financial statements, provides audit opinion. Used by investors and regulators. 4. Government audit, conducted for government organizations. Ensures public money is used properly, conducted by government audit bodies. 2. Audit process. Now let's understand the basic audit process step by step. Step 1. Appointment of auditor. An auditor is officially appointed to conduct the audit. Step 2. Planning the audit. Auditor understands business operations, identifies risk areas, plans audit work. Good planning saves time and effort. Step 3. Examination of records. Auditor checks books of accounts, bills and invoices, bank statements, vouchers. No complex calculations. Focus is on verification. Step 4. Collecting audit evidence. Auditor collects proof to support findings. Examples: written confirmations, documents, physical verification. Step 5. Audit report. Finally, the auditor prepares an audit report. This report gives an opinion on whether financial statements show a true and fair view. 3. Audit report. The audit report is the final outcome of the audit. Main types of audit opinions: unqualified clean opinion. Everything is satisfactory. Qualified opinion. Minor issues exist. Adverse opinion. Financial statements are misleading. Disclaimer of opinion. Auditor cannot give an opinion. For beginners, remember, a clean opinion is a good sign for a company. 4. Rights of an auditor. An auditor has certain rights to perform duties properly. Key rights: access to books of accounts, right to ask information from management, right to visit branches, right to attend meetings in some cases. Without these rights, an audit cannot be effective. 5. Duties of an auditor. Along with rights, auditors also have responsibilities. Main duties: examine financial statements honestly, follow auditing standards, maintain confidentiality, report true findings, remain independent. Auditor's role is not to please management, but to protect stakeholders. 6. Simple real-life example. Imagine a small company reports a profit of $100,000. The auditor checks sales invoices, expense receipts, bank deposits. If everything matches, the auditor gives a clean opinion. If something is missing or incorrect, it is reported. Simple as that. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.